one of the greatest plugins that I've ever used. A lot of plugins that
Shopify helps you sell at every stage of your business. Like that, let's put it online and see what happens stage.
And the site is live.
That we opened a store and need a fast checkout stage.
Thanks. You're all set.
That count it up and ship it around the globe stage.
This one's going to Thailand.
And that, wait, did we just hit 1 million orders stage? Whatever your stage, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/YouTube audio.
coverage of the National Football League takes us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Los Angeles Rams. And we are underway from SoFi Stadium. This take it in at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First play from scrimmage, Stafford. He'll find Higby open downfield. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Stafford. That's complete to his tight end, Higby. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42-yard line. Stafford. That's caught. Davis Allen. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. Stafford looks to throw again. Caught left side, Hopkins. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Stafford. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higby. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are on the board first here this afternoon.
We're still in the first quarter, but it's apparent they're going to have to come up with a different defensive game plan for him because right now he's kind of having his way against that defense and has added a touchdown to the list. How do you slow him down? They're going to have to mix up some coverages, maybe change who's guarding him.
And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and they fail on the try for 2. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's Pacheco to begin the drive. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They fake the give, now Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it
Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead. Well, forget about the weapons out wide. He knows he's got another weapon in the backfield in the passing game, Charles, and he utilized him perfectly on that play.
And the offense coordinator showed me something on that play, Brandon, because so often during a game, our cameras find them looking down at their play sheets, and you wonder if they're absorbing anything. He had something specific in mind, and he went to it, and it worked well.
And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy. So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. So good field position for the Rams as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now Stafford. And that one complete downfield to Cup. Touchdown, LA! Matthew Stafford, 2 touchdown passes in this first quarter. And the Rams have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. They can repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot it. It's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes on the move to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. Thrown across the field, and that will easily be intercepted. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Not the best of plays here as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so on a nice little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Sound the gifting panic alarm. You need to find the perfect gift. You have 0 ideas and you don't know where to start.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21
Now you can use
22.
gift mode on Etsy. Gift mode on Etsy is here to make it easy to find the perfect item for anyone and any occasion. Get something for the pickleballer, the jazz fan, the pasta lover, or the Zen seeker. Need to find the perfect gift? Don't panic.
They'll
Try
come to
gift
the
mode on
line, needing
Etsy
only
now.
2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, Stafford. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it off. And the Chiefs are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. After 1, our score, 12-6. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal is not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
Give them 19 there as the drive marches forward.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Mahomes rolling to his right. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Boy, he ran free there after the catch as that winds up going for 38.
And this is one of the toughest parts about being a defensive back. When a play breaks down like this, you're taught to plaster to a receiver. Find the nearest one and adhere yourself to it. But you can only stay with the receiver so long if the play continues to develop. He knows where he's going. You do not.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. That's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. Toss right side to Pacheco. And he's going to bowl his way into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are an extra point away now from moving out in front. So a toss play there does the trick as he's into the end zone.
And you don't run this unless you're sure you've got a guy who has the speed who can get to the edge, because what you're hoping for him to win the race to the corner and turn it upfield to the end zone.
This time, the extra point up and good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. It's incomplete.
He's thrown one interception already, and that doesn't necessarily mean the rest of the game is going to go like that. But it does seem that he's a little bit off in his approach to this one.
Yeah, it does. And that was a risky throw right there.
Got to be careful about taking care of the ball, making sure you get back within yourself. I mean, those mechanics that they work on all the time, they're there for a reason. Kind of get back to those and maybe tamp it down a little bit.
Here's Stafford now on second down. That'll be caught. It's caught. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Stafford on first down. Got him there, and it's going to be complete. And they're going to be settled down around the 15-yard line. In the red zone now, Stafford. Pass complete there to Nakua. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Again, it's Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Brandon, we spent time with this team before the game, and there was never any indication that they did not like their kicker.
Well, it shows right now that they didn't like their kicker. Why didn't they just put it through the goalpost and take the lead?
That is going to be the question that has to be answered. I don't know about you, but I'm skipping my flight. I'm going to the post-game press conference to find out what they were thinking.
Instead of playing conservative, they go through the air, and what a stunning turn of events. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 8. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Stafford here, coming off his pick six. Open man is Higby, the tight end. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Now it's Stafford. Being chased out left. Oh, Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Mike Edwards picks it up, and the Chiefs are going to get the football here at their own 23. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Looking for Kelsey on the deep ball. That is incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. Ready for the start of the 3rd quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner.
Yeah, they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it, and that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he is caught, and he is going to have the Chiefs first down, and he'll have it by plenty as it turns out to be a big gainer there on fourth down. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation, but they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Steps away. Bears it out toward the corner of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete.
And Patrick Mahomes, for all his artistry and arm angles and what he can do in the short passing game, never forget he's got a cannon as well. He unleashes a big one there, but that time it winds up incomplete.
And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped him.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on fourth. Mahomes going to go on fourth down. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. He's got it at the 15. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down, and this is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
I tell you what, this is not for the faint of heart right here. Fourth down, this is taking a big risk, but it's as good a play call as you can imagine. And the defense just not able to come up with the stop they needed. And this is not just a first down, but a big play as well.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Steps away to his left. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Patrick Mahomes, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
This is a great decision right here. Out of the pocket to his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over him. So he makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead is up to 15 now. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. The opposition laid down the challenge, an opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score
small, manageable spread to overcome, a little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Off of play action. Here's Stafford. He's got it to Williams. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Allen's got it complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter. Second and a couple. Stafford. Short throw, it's Higbee. And Higbee going to have a Rams first down as he's inside the 40 to the 38-yard line. On 1st and 10, Stafford. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. Here's a punter, Thomas Morstead, to get this one started. And off we go. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Well, that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
They'll start on the ground. ETN. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. On first down, right back to ETN. He'll get this down to the 38. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 6. Now Lawrence to throw. Flush to his right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A handoff running left is ETN. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a 1st and goal.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. And they'll run with ETN. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Once more, ETN trying to find a lane, but he finds nothing but defenders. Stop for no gain at the 2-yard line. On 3rd and goal, Lawrence. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing. There, you can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates, I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
On here, Brandon McManus for the point after. And this is up and good. The score now 7-0 Jaguars. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Wilson leading the Jets up now for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Throwing to start the drive. Wilson eluding the pressure right. They find Randall Cobb on the completion. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Defense gives up a touchdown on the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. First carry for the Iowa State man, Breece Hall. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now it's 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing is Wilson. And that is incomplete.
And 1st down here, and that's all, folks. Good work by this defense to hold things in check and force a punting situation.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Well, you think about it, though, that interception, great for his stats, but bad for field position. It was 4th down.
Yeah, terrific observation. If there is going to be a silver lining, and this is what he'll plead when it comes time to watch it again, hey, it was just like a punt, right? So we end up taking possession of the ball. But you're exactly right about it. Should have slapped it down. Field position would be better for his offense. But how many times do you get a chance to make an interception that you turn it down? That's when your instinct kicks in and you take the football. In this case, a better decision.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. And the Jets will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brand, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got two. Do I hear three? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Jets with the football here to start the second quarter, as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. Now Wilson. And check down, complete to Hall. Into space at the 45. And he takes it all the way up to the 47. And Wilson going to change things up here. On 1st down, Wilson lets it fly deep for Cobb. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
Love the idea, love the concept, but you got to leave a little room on the sideline so he can fade into it when he makes the catch. That was thrown too close to it for the receiver to make a play.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You come back with a strong one.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Oh, they're changing this at the line. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Jags take over in terrific field position. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a 1st down himself.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Lawrence will throw. Escaping the pressure right. Lawrence hit the ball free.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having
on first down. Now here's second down. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. They are pushed back 5 yards by the delay of game, 2nd and 8.
When you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they will just roam and hit.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come
Listen
up
to
to the line of
playlists
scrimmage.
based on your mood on the YouTube Music app.
On 3rd down, here's Etienne. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the first down marker. A nice tackle coming up from his free safety spot. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
The kick by McManus is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So to get the 3, it was 4th and 1. And I think you were here when I was there. I was looking down the sideline. I'm not sure the offensive unit wanted the 3 they wanted to go for.
When have we ever seen a unit that didn't want to go for it in that situation? Sometimes it's just way more important to have the points on the board than to worry about any type of a gamble.
After splitting the uprights, McManus to kick it away. Taken at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it, down by 2 scores. Final play of the half. It's Wilson rolling to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. 10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Taking over for their next possession. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Ball again on second down. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. Those are the type of runs that we did not see from him in the first half, but a good start to the third quarter.
And I know what everyone's thinking that's watching this. They did a great job adjusting at the half. Oftentimes you don't make adjustments. You just dial into your game plan a little bit better, and maybe they're starting to make some headway.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. A pitch comes to Hall. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
But these guys got to chop into that deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Third and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went the wrong direction. There's Wilson to throw. They'll roll him out right. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work. Wilson on 1st down.
possession.
Touchdown, Jets! The two Wilsons, Zach and Garrett, teaming up there. And the Jets are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. So it took them a little while, Charles, but now they have their first points of the game, and they come here in this third quarter.
And more often than not, Brandon, when that happens, you find yourself down 21, 28 points and not really with a lot of hope. But with that touchdown, they're right back in this game.
Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now.
With background play on the YouTube Music app, you can play official tracks and live recordings in the background while you clean up all that mess in the foreground. Get YouTube Music Premium. Try 1 month free.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Lawrence to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. Nice third down conversion and even 20 yards. Couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And up 2 scores late. No clue why you do this here, but they're going to go for the onside kick. And the Jets have got it. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
He dumps this one off through the hole. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now it's Wilson. Steps away. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they've got more magical play coming up to try and pick up the 1st down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
Pass to the sideline and pulled in. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Abanikanda is in. Touchdown, Jets. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. You just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And he can't field it cleanly. It's loose.
Need to find the perfect gift? Don't panic. Gift Mode on Etsy is here to take the stress out of gifting and make it easy to find incredible items for anyone and any occasion. Try Gift Mode on Etsy now.
The last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around. Separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line.
And this is an absolutely big 3rd down that's been set up here, partner. And there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here to have any hopes of winning this game.
Pastor, you said big 3rd down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
traditional NFL route tree. One thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Are going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Throwing now, Lawrence. He'll get this off to ETN.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Before Shopify, were you wondering, where are my sales at? But now you're selling with Shopify. You're easily selling online, in person, and beyond. Discover how millions of entrepreneurs use Shopify to ignite their selling. Sign up for a $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/YouTube audio.
And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Back to throw here.
Your best employees work well with others. Square does too. Suddenly, all your orders are way easier to manage. Square, big in restaurants.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. On second down, a run with Hall. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Yeah, he'll find Hall. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 34. Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7. And Lazard's got it again. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
That's thrown quickly out wide to Lazard. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it makes it 3rd down and 2 yards to go. They'll run with Hall. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Rodgers going to throw. Flush to his right. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A 4th down gamble turns into a 4th down scramble, but all is well. First down. Rodgers now to throw. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. Straight ahead is Hall. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out. And the Jets will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Rodgers will throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. Well, they had that great, long, methodical drive to put it in the end zone. Then they tried to bite off a little more and get 8 points. Instead, they're sitting at 6.
But didn't that feel like a decision that they made on Tuesday?
Yeah. Well, you usually say that's what they do, right?
Right. That's the best one. The best ones do that. They take the emotion out of it. That felt like that was scripted. Hey, if we score in the opening drive, we're going to go for 2 and try and really gain an advantage.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Out to his left. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, that's certainly not the start that they envisioned, Charles. You give up the long touchdown drive, and there, an interception on their first play from scrimmage.
Brandon, I wonder if the mindset was simply, well, that was a long touchdown drive. Their defense might be a little relaxed and feel like, hey, we're in good shape now having 7 in hand. Maybe they just thought, let's take the shot at them right now. Instead, it went against them. Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone by rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. This offense converted once already in this first quarter. They're going to try it again here on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Toward the pylon, caught. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 6-0 our score after 1. Back to the ground with Hall. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Jets are able to add on to that lead. So his strong first half continues as he finds the end zone here for the 2nd time.
And definitely good blocking at the point of attack. And you just have to love watching the way he can create space down near the goal line. And he's able to take it into the end zone.
They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll start on the ground with Dobbins. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. Throwing is Jackson. Rolling to his left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Up the middle, it's caught. C.J. Mosley, the former Raven, in there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. They'll try the wide side with Cook. And this time that point to the 30 will be down at the 31-yard officially, and it's 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Louis.
Is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They're going for the zone, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on the other side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in coverage. Nice play he made there in the open field.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9. Flushed out right. Oh, no, it's incomplete. That's a touchdown if he holds on, but somehow took his eyes off of it, falls to the ground, and brings up 4th down. Again, Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. John Harbaugh not afraid to go for it this time. Doesn't work out. And the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Patrick Queen. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. After the interception, here's Jackson. Buying time to his left. That's going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the gun, Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. J.K. Dobbins in the final seconds of the first half. And the Ravens are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Tucker with the extra point. And this is back to a 5-point game. So time enough for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And shedding a man at the 40. And he'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, you're almost in field goal position. has a nice run. He taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. And this is going to be incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
They got to get to the 23 here on third.
AV, line him up.
Play action, now it's Tua, rolling to his right. And that is incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
No sign of Tua departing. Fourth down, they're going for it. Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Wow, first and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. Mostert will get down close to the goal line, but not in, as he'll be marked down at the 1. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a second and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back.
And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Raheem Mostert punching it in from a yard away. And the Dolphins are on the board first here this afternoon. Well, first quarter, maybe too early to talk about statement drives, Charles, but that sure seemed like a statement drive right there.
Well, if we're going to talk about statement drives, I think what they're saying is we're going to establish the run. They gave it to him early and often on this drive, and he wound up taking it into the end zone.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Here's a play fake as
your
they set
favorite
up the
primetime
throw.
channels are on YouTube.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this interception.
Enjoy the latest shows and
First
friends.
play of the game.
This is the real deal.
By Jalen Ramsey. And he'll get it
Did you get that email about the two of us
inside
meeting together at
the
school?
35-yard
No,
line.
it must have gone to spam.
Get Max, Paramount Plus, AMC Plus, and more. Find your favorite movies and TV on YouTube Primetime.
After the turnover, it's Tua. This one left side caught by Barrios. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
AV, line him up.
When you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop it before you get a good head of steam going.
And only able to muster a couple down to about the 27.
draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And he will have the first down about the 21-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. They fake the handoff. Now Tua completes it to the tight end Smythe. Calling a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football, and they've got it 2nd and 7. Tua sets up to pass it. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
I wouldn't be surprised to see the next step in utilizing this position is to actually utilize more of a scat back in this spot. Because we saw the catch there, right? He made it. But he's a bigger, stronger guy, maybe not quite as elusive as maybe someone else you would put there.
Yeah, didn't get the big yardage there you might out of a smaller back. Here's Tua. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Justin Madubuike working his way to the quarterback that time. So 4th down, Tua departs, and on is Jason Sanders and the Dolphin field goal unit. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you get the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At the line, set to get going. They find themselves down 10-0 early after the interception on their opening drive led to a field goal.
So now they've
to Mostert. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. We hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score.
With the Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card, earn unlimited 2% cash back on purchases you want, like dance lessons, and on what you need, like memory foam inserts. Ah, that's real life ready. Visit wellsfargo.com/activecash.
And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a 3rd down gain of 4.
So many things go into making a good play on defense. In this situation, just not being blown out of the way was a big start, and then a nice tackle to finish things off.
The kick by Sanders is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So the interception set up a terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively, obviously. 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Maybe you have to be stern with him, but whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Jackson to throw. On the move to his left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. J.K. Dobbins, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 13-7. Touchdown. And they'll be set up with good field position here as he gets this up over the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua. Intercepted, my goodness. Picked up by Marcus Williams. And the Ravens will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. the last drive. He'll look to throw. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. And Sanders pulled it. It's no good. And this will stay a 1-score game as the lead will hold at 6. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. That is incomplete. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up. Converged on his man and broke the play up.
Here's Jackson. Steps away. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this one is incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
With Asana, it's easy to monitor projects across teams and track status and progress at a glance, so you and your team can make smart decisions faster. Try it for free at asana.com.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Hey, V.
Oh, a good-looking return set up here. He's past the 30. He might score. He will score. Touchdown, Ravens. The people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the 3rd quarter, and boom, we got points on the board.
And you just identified why the bulk of stadiums have increased presence in the concession areas, right? TVs, loudspeakers, so people can still follow the game. And right now, they're bummed out that they missed that big return to start this half.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And they're able to return this all the way up to the 45.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You could tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. As they begin their 2nd half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the 2nd half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point, because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up. All right, come on.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa out to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. 23 yards on the play. On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel
Hey,
at what
V.
he can do
Line 'em
defensively.
up.
Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Tagovailoa to throw on 2nd down here. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. In motion, Hill. A run with Mostert up the middle. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Mostert. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3. They missed a field goal on their last drive. Here they need something to even get into field goal range on 3rd down. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Charles, as they turn that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
They were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Tua and the Dolphins offense staying put. They'll go for 2. It's a run with Mostert, and he is not going to make it to the goal line. So the defense holds, and this remains a 5-point game. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he returns this to the 22.
Sound the gifting panic alarm! You need to find the perfect gift. You have 0 ideas and you don't know where to start. Relax. Now you can use gift mode on Etsy. Gift mode on Etsy is here to make it easy to find the perfect item for anyone and any occasion. Get something for the pickleballer, the jazz fan, the pasta lover, or the Zen seeker. Need to find the perfect gift? Don't panic. Try gift mode on Etsy now.
Rolling to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. And they're going to speed things up here. Second down, Jackson on the move to his left. Now he'll square up and throw deep left sideline. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Dolphins will take over possession here up at the 44. That had disaster written all over. You've got a right-handed quarterback rolling left and throwing it pretty far downfield.
It's really difficult to do, to try
47-yard line. Here's 2nd and a yard. They'll stay on the ground with Mostert. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 80 yards rushing for him now. His team has been tremendous all day long. And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to soak this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and then it'll be 2nd down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. Some strong running, and he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being...
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And would you believe it? This is caught in the end zone. And the fake extra point works to extend their lead by 2. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back. And my goodness, another interception. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Now Tua signaling to change things up. Off of play action. Tagovailoa. Getting this out to the flat. Mostert. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down. Hill going to go in motion right. Now Tua going to fake the jet sweep and the handoff as he'll drop to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I like the play call. Go to the play action, see if you can sneak your tight end out there and find him open in the end zone.
Yeah, just defensively, they weren't fooled and able to bat it away. The Dolphins on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Now Waddle on the jet sweep. And that one never got off the ground. He's going to be stopped up well behind the line of scrimmage. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Sanders' kick is good, and the Dolphins will add on to their lead. So all things considered, that's not the final nail, but it does make things exceedingly difficult now on the other side.
Yeah, because obviously now with a 16-point game, the other guys don't need just 2 touchdowns. They need a couple of 2-point conversions as well. Plus, they'll need either a turnover or an onside kick in there somewhere. So you're just adding to the list of things that need to happen in sequence. And it's going to be a pretty tall order this late in the game.
And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Here's 2nd down. Now it's Jackson. Steps away. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Bradley Chubb in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Now they'll change things up. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews, but only able to muster a gain up to the 8-yard line.
In this situation, the dictation is coming from the defense, right? They're going to tell you, you can have 6, 7 yards, do that all the way downfield. Let's just go ahead and take the time off the clock. I think they've got to start attacking vertically a lot more.
They'll roll him out right. He's got him in, complete. And he is going to have a Ravens 1st down on what will be a big play there on 4th and long. Throwing, Jackson out to his left. It's caught inside the 25. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. 2 timeouts remaining, but time is of the essence. Down 2 scores. It's 1st and 10. Jackson to throw. He'll buy some time right. And his throw here is incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Jackson escaping the pressure right. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. Well, I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here, maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone. And that's one of the few things that has not gone right for this offense so far. They've had their share of big plays. That was nearly another. But somehow, he just couldn't squeeze it.
2nd and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. This one deep for Wilson. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on 3rd down here. Oh, he's going up top for Wilson. And that's caught inside the 30. Down the numbers. There he goes. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Sam Wilson, 79 yards. And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that pushes the lead up to 23. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner. And one side, a really nice win in this one. They were good on offense and on defense.
And I'm guessing in the other locker room, partner, the head coach is just telling his team, hey, we didn't play well enough to keep it close enough where that one possession down the stretch might have given us an opportunity to win the game.